Alright, testing 1, 2, 3, we're live. Hello everyone. We're back from yesterday. I was enjoying doing this so much yesterday. We're doing it some more. And I just wanted to stream again. I wanted to get some more streaming in. So. We're just gonna have a fun stream. Have some fun. Pretty late on stream because I just woke up like a few hours ago. So. We'll, wow, this pizzeria looks nice for now. Nice for now, so it could get worse. Is what you're saying? But no. Hopefully we can get these 3 rooms done today. Maybe add some more decorations in here. But yeah. How's everyone doing today? Alrighty, so how am I doing today? Pretty tired. Just woke up like 2 hours ago, but I woke up wanting to stream, so we're streaming. I think what we're gonna do is probably I'll go ahead and get the walls around here built up. Probably do the outside bit. Because that's probably needs to be done, and then we'll do this little walkway entry area, and then we'll go from there. I don't know, something tells me that we're going to be doing the lobby last when we should have done it first, but I just really wanted to build the main dining area. It was fun. What mod is the line archway, the green one with the lights? That is from FNAF Universe Fanverse. No donations today, I'm going broke. It's fine. Not required to donate. Y'all's viewership is quite plenty. I did a little bit of editing on the FNAF movie map video last night. I couldn't get as much done as I wanted because I was kind of having like an editing block. But I should get some more done today if I don't burn my brain out with building as much. What are we thinking for the exterior door? Maybe a blue or a red? What does a red look like? Maybe a blue, since we have blue for that. And bring this along here. And I'm thinking the wall's gonna go like this. So we're can have another entry right there, or another doorway looking somewhere. What's up? What's up? Nothing much. We're getting some more building done. I built the FNAF 4 house in only 3 hours. Not bad. It's pretty quick to compare to how long it takes me to make my maps. What are we thinking out here? Because this is gonna, like, be, like, outside. So what kind of flooring are we thinking? What flooring are we thinking? I'll probably do these ones. Actually, no, since we're doing like more of a blue theme, we'll probably get these ones and then. What's the difference? Just a slider in color. That's all it is. From above here. And then. Maybe that. Something like that, maybe. Colored tiles. Maybe. Let me see what it looks like. Shit. There we go. Damn it. Yeah, that looks okay, I guess. Looks like a hallway where Freddy would jump you with his gang. Kind of. A little bit. That's a lot of awnings. Yeah, it is a lot of awnings. Kind of blocks out a lot of the space. I was just trying to highlight some coverage for when you walk in and out, or when it rains. Going for colorful tiles. We could do like the ones we did. I don't know if the same ones probably make sense to use. If I can find them. Wherever they're at. Look in here. Did I see Markiplier's reaction to Poppy Playtime Chapter 5? Yeah, I did. It's pretty funny. I found it pretty funny. Maybe something like this. Or maybe the smaller ones. The only reason I'm against this because I used it for the floor tile of the play area, but it could tie in nicely if we use like the bigger ones. Stack 12 maybe. Personally, I didn't watch his full live stream of it. I did watch chapter 1 through 4 from him, but there was just so much Poppy Playtime I watched in that one day. I was like, nah, I can't watch no more, so I just stopped. But eventually I'll watch chapter 5. Right now, I didn't really watch it. Okay, out here is gonna be outside seating, so We need like tables. Hey, he's inclined to his own opinion. I'm sure it wasn't as good as people say it is, because it seems very repetitive. Like he said, it was like probably the same stuff that they got for the past chapters. But yeah. Thinking these tables might work for out here. And of course, they're not gonna line up. Great. I could, yeah, let's just scoot this. Out one. Like that. So fix our problem. What Mars is in behind the windows with the badminton awnings? These badminton awnings are... these are from Macaw's windows. This is from Management Wanted 2. There we go. That lines up better. Oh, excuse me. God. Did I get the new yet another FNAF mod? There's a new mod slash pack in their Discord. No, I'm not in the Discord, so I didn't get it. I'm kind of thinking maybe booths along here, and then maybe like single tables along here. And I'm thinking for the outside, we'll use maybe these chairs. I kind of like the style of them. Thank you. Appreciate it. I tried not to sneeze in the mic, but I might have. If I did, I'm sorry. I want to use these ones, the redwood booths, just because I like how they look, but I feel like the normal ones, like these, would probably work better. But to be realistic, you wouldn't have cloth out here, because it'd probably get soaked and probably start molding and smelling bad. Could have a covering along here. Keep it consistent and have these, just have these booths. These are the same ones from inside. Like this. Yeah, look good. A strange blocky world with advanced squares and mystery. Well, if you don't know me, I'm T. Let's get crack-a-lackin'. Nice to meet you, T. Sorry to ask again, but what... That's the BBS mod about? And what does it mean? BBS means Blockbuster Studio. And it's just an updated version of Blockbuster that was on 1.12.2. It just helps, like, make animations within Minecraft. It's what I use for my videos too, like, the Minecraft, animations. Like in my last video with, my mod of FNAF 1. Hello, Devin. Welcome to the stream. Table. We need some tables. And need some tables and probably some, condiments. Where's the diner tables that I like using? Right here. And And then where's the condiments? Right here. How's it cooking? Cooking good. Cooking good. Oh, we're doing the outside dining area right here. It's just like right outside the main dining area. But it's looking pretty good so far. Kind of thinking seating along here, but maybe every two. Does that work? It does. Something like this, maybe? And then what we could do is we get neon strips. And then I feel like we're like gonna keep with the blue in this map. Probably like a little accent color we could use is probably blue. Oh, where's that blue block I always use? Right here. We can have maybe bring it down a block. Because if we do this, we can take out the awnings right here. And then put neon light tubing right there. And clear, whenever you're done live streaming, I want to bring to your attention something important in your Discord server when you're free. Sure. Moxie is doing again a batting style mod on Bedrock. Yeah, I saw. I'm in his server. He's doing pretty good. Ceiling block. Get this ceiling. Something like that. Yeah, I like that. Looks cool. What else can we add out here? I don't know what's going to be along this wall. We might have more windows or something, because I don't really know what's going to be out on here. But I guess we could put something and just change it once we get to that part. What kind of posters do we have? Freak show poster? Nah. That could work. Blood. We got the blood. The bloody blood. We do have these posters that are from Secret of the Mimic. We could probably use. Maybe not right there, but like we can have them somewhere. Just like a poster. There's these MCM ones. Jackie we can use. The elephant might work. The bee. Have these like right here. Be nice. Yeah, I like that. And then have maybe the showroom. Doesn't work. Do this, maybe? I'm just trying to make this roof look a little bit interesting. Yeah, I kind of like that. It's pretty nice. Hello, Void. What stuff do we have in here? We're doing good. Just building. Like normal. Like normal. Probably could come back to that, but I think that kind of works. What we could do is probably have some windows. I'm gonna have to fix that thing. Maybe like that could work. And then maybe the mesh ones could go here. Where are the blinds from? Macaw's windows. Or maybe just the regular windows could work. Maybe something like that. And then if we get the blinds. I wanted to talk about the next video that I'm working on, which is the FNAF movie video. I'm kind of unsure if it's good or not. I guess because from how much time I've spent on editing it so far, I'm unsure. But I normally get like that with all my videos, thinking they're not going to do well, and then... But then they do. I missed the beginning. Is this with NeoForge and the new version of Mansion Wanted? This is on just Forge, and it is with the new version of Mansion Wanted, yes. We're kind of doing this outside, like, Pergola dining area section. Yeah, it's pretty nice. The update's pretty good. I like it. What else can we add out here? Probably the awnings along here. That could probably work. Yeah. Put that this way. And then this one this way. Nice dining area, thank you. Yeah, if you're just now joining, this will be outside, so this is kind of like a pergola kind of area. It looks pretty nice. So now we got that done. I mean, I'll add some more detail later. We can probably do this little section right here. Why did Badminton ooh? What do you mean? That made no sense. Why did Badminton ooh? We'll probably use frame blocks for these walls up here, so we can have two different walls for the arcade and the dining area. Why did Barbara Jordan retire? I think I don't really know fully, but he was kind of just tired of it. We had a falling out. I don't know if that was the reason why he quit, but yeah, we had a falling out. But after that, I don't really know. He's into art now, or he's doing art. I know he worked for John from FNAF. He worked on that big timeline video with him. So that's pretty cool. I need an exit sign. So I guess I've kind of taken his kind of job. Welcome. Because now I do his stuff. How do I make a good front facade for my pizzeria? It's... Honestly, I really don't know. It just comes to me naturally. I kind of just look off references and stuff. Isn't there like a Freddy sign that they added in here that we could use? I know it's not Freddy's, but like you get the idea of it. Where is it? Oh, here. Anything else? Have something like that, that'd be cool. What's this? Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. We're gonna use that for a build later on. Something like that, maybe? Yeah, I don't really talk to him much nowadays, truly. So, if we're... This is like a little lobby area. What should we put in here? Question is, are we gonna... I about asked, are we gonna have an arcade? And I look over. We made an arcade. So I just answered my own question. So if we're walking this way. Get these Q ropes. Q off this area. Probably split off this area like this. Have like two different arches, and then maybe have this fill in with the roof. Yeah, I kind of like that. Maybe have this part a little higher, maybe? But what I didn't finish really my thought when I was talking, I don't think. But yeah, I'm working on the next video on my channel, which is the FNAF movie Pizzeria video. That'll be part 1 of a 3-part series. I'm really unsure if it's gonna be good or not. Maybe just from like editing it for so long, I'm like, it's probably not gonna be this good as I thought. But I'm still hopeful. Hopefully it does good. I know my true viewers will like it, but I just want to make a good video. I want to make videos that I'm proud of. So that's really what I would strive for with my channel nowadays, is making videos that are good. Okay. What's on this wall? Gonna be arcade machines, okay. I don't know, I'm really struggling on what to put in here. Like, what would make sense? Maybe these gumball machines? They're right there. Maybe... I don't want to really keep using them, but we could. If I have my drawing stations. Even change machines? That could work, yeah. I have some art stations right here. And then maybe some boards. Ooh! I like that. Wet floor sign. Yeah, that's cool. Change machines, you said. Change. Anything else in here we can use? Not that I see it right now. Change machine, where can that go? Maybe right there? Yeah, I could've... no. Do we want ropes here too? Yeah, that could work. Maybe along here. Could have the change machines. Booster. Any like Jackie posters or some shit? What is this music? All the mods that I'm using are on CurseForge, and if you look up a mod pack called Unclear's Modded FNAF, that is a mod pack made by me that uses the mods I'm using. It needs to be updated, but most of the mods I'm using now are in that pack. So. Change machines, maybe another art table over here. Like that. I could scoot it in so we have a walking path. Probably scoot these in as well. That. But I don't use shaders anymore. I've kind of grown to not like shaders because I feel like I mean, it makes your build look pretty, but I like to focus on making my builds look good without shaders. Because I feel like using shaders doesn't really... Yeah, it looks good, but like it doesn't really help my building skill improve. But I still put them on from time to time for like thumbnails and stuff. Because I like the lighting, but I just don't use them when I build. But I guess we could do them like right now. While they load. I have a couple shaders. And also I don't run them because they're a little laggy sometimes, but these ones are quite fine. These are like close to vanilla Minecraft as you can get with these shaders. Which I like. How do I have the new MW? Yeah, it's update that released. It's on CurseForge. It's called Management Wanted More. What else can we add? What else can we add? If we're having Jackie, we could just have Jackie out here. Just have her out and about. Jackie. So if we... I don't know, should we have Jackie in the arcade? Like, she's like, kind of like the prototype puppet? We don't really have space for her, though. Maybe here? Let me get rid of these first. And then just put her temporarily. So we walk in. Nah, I don't really like that. You can go in the water. Kill. You security puppet from CS? I don't think I've seen that one yet. There's vintage puppet. Security puppet. Oh wait, no, yeah, I've seen this one. Oh yeah, we could probably use that one. There's a deactivated one too. Ah, just with no eyes. That makes sense. Jackie is not Backy. She is not. Jackie is quite ugly. No, she's a pretty creature. She is a pretty creature. Maybe no. Yeah, I know she has her own box. I saw. I've used that model before. I'll do that so I can have more space for this door. Yeah, that'd be good. Like that. Don't know where that's going. Out of curiosity, what is this build? Didn't catch the first stream and haven't watched the VOD yet. We're just building our own pizzeria. We kind of decided, like, using MCM characters, so like Jackie, Dolly, Monty, and stuff like that. So we're kind of going off that. We're gonna have an area for Monty and Happy Frog, and then we kind of added the mediocre melodies because they're kind of like old, generic, mediocre characters. So. Yeah, Secret Amendment because it's probably one of my favorite FNAF games as well. With it being new and shit, it's pretty good. It is really cool. I actually like it. Where did I put them trash cans over here? We're gonna put a trash can maybe here, and then maybe one, maybe two right there. But yeah, we're just doing. I guess you could call it like an MCM type location. Because I might switch these out with MCM characters. Not sure yet. They're kind of growing on me though. Let's switch this to this. There we go. What happened to the FNAF 2 map? Just haven't really worked on it. I kind of wanted to work on something else because that map I'm not really happy with, and if it's like my own FNAF 2, I want to be happy with it. So I might rescale it and make it a little bit more inclined to FNAF 2. Does CS have the Mimic? Let's see. Let's just type in M2. Not that mod, but it does have... there's a mod that does have a M2. I don't think they've added it yet. This is M2 from another mod. Pretty nice. FNAF movie map win. Currently editing it right now. I did a little bit of it yesterday. Didn't want to really burn myself out, so I kind of stopped. But after stream today, I'm going to edit more of it because I'm currently on the modeling section of the video. From which mod, if you don't mind me asking? It's the Multiverse at Freddy's, I believe. Looks like there's something missing here. When am I going to upload your maps on CurseForge? If I said I was going to, I don't think I'm going to anymore. Because I've had some trouble in the past with CurseForge. Like, I just now got my mod pack accepted by it. And in the past, they didn't want to accept my maps, so I'm just putting them up on Planet Minecraft because I'm more used to it. So, my maps will probably stay on Planet Minecraft, and my vanilla maps with resource packs will probably be on my Patreon from now on. So, but CurseForge will be for my mod pack, which is the pack I'm using right now. Yawn. Left, right. Oh, I wish there was like orange ones, but there isn't. Ones that like cap off right. Because like we have the yellow ones, or we have like green ones. We just don't have like orange. That are like this. Wait, what the hell? These are broken now. Never mind, it don't fucking matter. There we go. Yeah, the security breach models are kind of bad. Kind of like that. Looks nice. I like this. If we had another cork board here. That's pretty high for a cork board, though. I like that. I think since we're going to have that door here, I think I'm going to extend this counter all the way to the wall. Just so it's... Like, why would they use the door if they can just walk around? So we'll do that. Just stick to the actual blocks with the mod and everything else normal. I did see Gallant Gaming Showcase for the mod. Unclear. Do you happen to remember when Gallant Gaming put your FNAF 6 map in a video a couple years ago? Yeah, I was recommended that video because someone showed me it. Yeah, it was pretty cool. A lot of people think, like, I get a lot of talk about it now, like, when people bring it up, they're like, I can't believe, like, his video, like, kind of made your video pop up. No, like, that's not true. I mean, it might have helped in views and, like, to watch my, like, some of his viewers to come over and watch my video, but no, my video was already popping up where he made a showcase of it. But, I still appreciate him reviewing my map. It was pretty cool. What else can we add in here? Sometimes I hate decorating. Bro was shocked when he saw the models. I know, I saw that. It was kind of funny. They have some, like, small dining tables out here. Like these. Maybe like this. Yeah, it could work. Decorating is the best part, bro. Sometimes it is. Sometimes you get kind of stuck. I mean, it's kind of debatable for me. Like, I like decorating, but, like, also I kind of hate it because, like, sometimes it gets stuck and stuff. So it's kind of, like, pick my poison. Like, I want to decorate, but, like, also it's, like, annoying. Maybe there. I don't want it to block the entrance, but also, do we really need a carousel? Maybe there. No. I don't know. It's gonna be in the way. Yeah, that just doesn't look good. Maybe we can have it out here somewhere. That just doesn't fit. Carpet would be better for the tile. What kind of cutouts do we have? Do we have any, like, that'll fit the vibe and the characters? We don't really have any cutouts that are, like, MCM characters. Why is Bonnie there? It's a mediocre Bonnie model. And we're using the mediocre melodies. I just wanted a Bonnie instead of an elephant. It doesn't really fit in with the barnyard animal. I would do the cutouts, but we just don't have any, like, characters that we're using here have cutouts. Like, the only one we're using is Bonnie, and he has cutouts, but, like, that's it. Like, if we had MCM cutouts, I would use them, definitely. But I don't want to put Bonnie cutouts everywhere. You gotta look up Manager Wanted More. Not FNAF Me More. Who's texting me? I don't know. I don't think I'm going to switch it all to carpet. I do like the tile variation. But we could have, like, maybe, like, a strip of carpet going along here. Something like that. Yeah, that looks nice. What we could do is probably... no, I don't think that's... I don't like that. I was gonna have it, like, lead up to here for, like, each lobby, but we gotta... It's about a block shorter. Also, I've been trying to work on, like, not over-detailing stuff, because, like, sometimes over-detailing is, like, makes a build worse. But there are some walls in here that are kind of bare. Probably use a poster or two. MCM poster. I mean, MCM did make, like, or partnered with Spring Bonnie and, like, Fredbear. We could have Fredbear and Spring Bonnie here. If we really wanted to. Maybe more posters if there's any more relevant too. We have, like, these, like, pixel ones that are from Project Night Shift of the MCM characters we could use. What if... Will these fit between here? Ooh. I kind of like that more. MCM, maybe get, like, a... Maybe actually put, like, Jackie and maybe Bonnie there. That'd be nice. I actually like that. That looks nice. If I knew what was going to go back here, I'd prepare for it, but we don't. And I don't think I want to do a kitchen. Maybe a kitchen here. Maybe a kitchen actually would fit. And in that case, I'm going to use that big kitchen door from Mansion Wanted. Oh, only if we were making a Jeff's Pizza, I'd put that above there. That'd be cool. But we do have a kitchen sign, don't we? I believe so. Or if not a kitchen, like a restroom one, I think. I think we do have a kitchen. Maybe not, maybe I'm lying. Maybe I just told a fib. Yeah, I just told a fib. We have that one, but that doesn't really fit. Could have a small diner room. A small diner room with Fredbear because there's already a Bonnie in the cast. But we could always take Bonnie out and put Spring Bonnie with Fredbear. These might not even stay. These are just kind of like placeholders. There's a neon one. You missed it. Really? Yeah, that's a really big one, though. Like, that's kind of a little too big. I was kind of thinking one that's like kind of like the one from Fancy Candies. That kind of sticks up from the side that says kitchen. But we don't have that. But kind of liking this. Yeah, the kitchen's off to the side. Kitchen maybe there, and then maybe Monty and Happy Frog's area right there. That could work. We're back here because we'll have more of the river we can do for the river ride. What else? What else? We do have... I know I said I don't like these last stream. So, like, if we had this sign, but then, like, it said kitchen on it, then we could put that there. But we don't. What I was saying was, we could probably use this as, like, a wall, if I could get my words out, a thing to put on the walls. Kind of too much, though. Yeah. Too much. Too much. Party. Why not? Why not what? What's in here? What's in this mod? Would a bar area work? Maybe. We could probably do a bar area. I don't know why, but I really want to do like a salad bar area. I wanted to do that for a while in one of my maps, but I just haven't had like a room to do it in. I do think in the back I'm going to have this model. I feel like this would be cool to have. The fabric suit. Hello, Turbo Max. Welcome to the stream. About an hour late, but it's fine. Salad bars are underrated in FNAF maps. Yeah, we don't... I did one in my old FNAF 2 map. I just haven't built one since. And it really didn't even look that good. So. What am I doing? I can't think of anything to put on. We can put some banners. Like some of these. I should know what to put. How much time I've spent building with this mod. Or with this mod pack. Like that. Could probably work. I think there's a salad bar block on one of the mods you're using. Yeah, it's the Chuck E. Cheese one. Let me pull it out real quick. Whoa, pause. Where's it at? Yeah, salad bar counter. And then you put that there, and then these are like above it. And that's the salad bar from the mod. Probably do something like that for the salad bar. Salad bar would make more sense next to the kitchen, so we could probably have that in this room. See you, Void. Thanks for joining the stream. What else? I think that's pretty much it for this room. Don't wanna, like I said, I don't want to over detail it, but we could add some trash. Probably some empty spots. paint some areas like over there, or some things we can add later. What about a paper pal? It's kind of odd just having... It's too plain. I hate plain areas. If I can put stuff in an area to fix it. What happened to FNAF 2? I said it earlier on stream. I'm just not happy with the way it looks right now. So I'm going to probably make a layout that I'm happy with off stream, and then we'll get back to building it. The mods are on CurseForge that I'm using. I've made a mod pack called Unclear's Modded FNAF if you want to use the mods I'm using. It's got to be updated because there's some new mods I added, but pretty much the same mods. I think that'll be fine for right now. Do we want to do the lobby or the arcade next? I'm pretty sure I know what room y'all wanted me to do. But which one? And this will probably be the last room I do for the day. Because I gotta get off and... No, I don't have to get off right now, but like get off and do some more editing. So arcade or lobby? And while y'all are choosing, we'll change the music. What kind of music are we thinking? Maybe pop? I vote lobby. Well, you're the first person to actually say your opinion on in stream. No, we're not ending it now. Let's say about 30 more minutes. It'll take. But once we get one more room done, we'll probably call it. Lobby. Okay, we'll do a lobby. And then I'll do the arcade off stream. What is this song? That should be better. There. I think we do have, by checking one of the mods. Yeah, Management has the manor tile, but I want more of a, I forget what mod it is. Is it this one? No. There's a mod that has, like, the MCM, like, walls. Well, I guess it is this one. I swear Sage was not it. I'm excited to see what the exterior is going to look like with this map. Like, even though the interior's not even half done, I'm excited to see what the exterior will look like. But for the lobby, I want to say the block was in here. If I type in wallpaper, gotta go by. Okay. Thank you for joining the stream. It's more ugly than I thought. I was thinking that for the walls, but I don't think anymore. I don't think that's gonna work. What do we think for like the lobby walls? I don't want to do this again. I don't know, I kind of want to use the wood. Maybe. That's kind of scared me. Showbiz walls? That could work. I'm gonna use the grimy wall. How do I make the interior of ceilings interesting? For this ain't a good example, but I use the streamers, and then sometimes I use the management wanted hanging stars. But for this one, I don't really think it fits, so I didn't use the stars, but that's what I'd normally do. Showbiz. Maybe the blue and green could probably work. Or blue. This blue could probably work as well. Grime at the top. Like this. Change the door to a blue. Blue works. I don't know, I'm kind of thinking brick for this like little jutting out bit. Hello, Funtime Jake. Welcome to the stream. If we're using brick, what kind of brick? What brick are we gonna use? Got so many brick options. Maybe the rewritten brick could work. Or this brick. Brick looks kind of nice. I don't know. I don't know about that one. probably just switch back to this. That can go well combined. Yeah, we can check them out. Yet another hello, that one guy. Welcome to the stream. I'm doing pretty well. Thank you for asking. Maybe these stage bricks probably could work because like they're the same color or close to the same color. Like that tan. Turn that music down a little bit. Yeah. Let's actually get a window in here. Like an actual functioning window. Send that counter that way. Extend this. Yeah, yeah. Looking good. And then I don't know why my first instinct was to put a door here. But I don't need to put a door in every corner. I can't. My opinion on JT rap FNAF songs. I like them. I used to listen to them a lot when I was a kid, so they're like my childhood. So I was like, as I watched FNAF, I was waiting for the new JT music song. I like them. I recently watched their Iron Lung rap. That's probably that's probably one of my favorite songs from them. Maybe it's because I like the film, I like the movie, but I like that song. Prize storage could work there. True. True that. I won't say no to that. If we can have a reason for having a door, I'll take it. Then what can we have at the bottom? Maybe wood. That red kind of looks nice. It kind of works with the red line. I should put deep slate tile slabs around the top of the wall. Nice looking trim. We can try it. We can see what it looks like. In certain places, at least. Probably do it along here. Maybe. And getting these 2 blocks. And then fix this. That could be fine right there. I don't know why, but I'm kind of leaning towards a, if I can find a slab. A good looking slab. Vintage wall, that could work. That's kind of the blue I want. I know I use this a lot in my FNAF maps now, but I just like the kind of dome windows, skylight windows. Yeah, actually, like adds a nice frame. Maybe bring it up one because the roof's gonna be at this level. Go ahead and fill in the roof. This. And we'll go ahead and fill above these slabs. We've got no lighting errors. That's good so far, thank you. So do something like that. And then vintage. I'm kind of stretching here, but that, and then if I get some slabs. Actually, no. I forget how I did it on FNAF 1. I think it was corner here, corner bits here, and then full blocks, stairs, slabs, and then a full block. And then I did vertical slabs, corner pillar on here. And we got a nice dome. Random thought, but it's kind of giving me vibes of Freddy's if MCM worked on it with full effort. That's kind of like what I went into this. I wanted to make a location for MCM. So you're not far from the money. What do you recommend for someone who suffers from a lot of blackout? Creativity blockage. Sometimes I struggle with that too. I just watch, like, when I'm working, I kind of watch FNAF videos, so then I can keep that mentality of, okay, FNAF needs to be on my mind when I'm making these maps instead of something else. But lately, I've been kind of like bad at that. But that's what I do. Parker. Parker. What kind of plushies are in the new mod? What's in here? We're gonna put a giant Bonnie plush there. Because for one, I like the giant Bonnie plush. It's very cute. Not gonna lie, I've been building my own map while playing your live stream in the background. I haven't cooked this heart in a while. Maybe it's just me, man. Maybe I'm helping you secretly in the background. Maybe some shirts along here, and then the masks above here. That. Nah, I'm sure you're cooking good. What else for prizes? I'm kind of having a creative block with that. Maybe the magician, the toy phone. We could do. Win the magician. Win yourself a prize. Can you show what been done? Yeah, let me finish the prize corner and then I'll show it off. Add a balloon cart? Yes, good idea. Balloon cart, helpy figurine we can do. What if we just, for shits and giggles, like, just add a jar of pickles in the corner? Put that on this side. Honestly, not gonna lie, the jar of pickles kind of fit. A character clock, maybe? Yeah, we could do that. We have Fredbear and Spring Bonnie, the only characters that are probably gonna be at this location. We could probably do a Spring Bonnie one, like maybe there. Yeah! Just a jar of pickles in the corner. Bob your head for some pickles. It's like bobbing for apples, but like pickles instead. Imagine that taste. Like, I like pickles, but like, just imagine bobbing for pickles. It's gonna be gross. Printer. Where's our cash register? Right here. Desk lamp, plates. Crate, flat box. Oh, see you, Liam. Thank you for joining the stream. Could do that. Caution. Oh, I just passed over it. That's what I wanted. Just hanging hook. I get some fast tokens in here. Right there. Cash register. A crate maybe off to the side or somewhere. Like right there. What's this hanging hook? Oh. Kind of a little bit of a letdown, but I guess it makes sense. I like that. I like that a lot. I saw this video that was Luigi and Peter Griffin. Ah. One pickle a day can keep the Freddy away. That's true. Remember, basement has those too. Could main stage have the main four? Although this is an MCM, we could probably do the mediocre. I don't know. Let's figure that out real quick. What animatronics do we want to replace? Because I don't think the mediocres are gonna fit. But we'll keep them here, just in case we want to keep them. You butchered that name, by the way. Oh, well, I'm not really good with names, so please, excuse me. What animatronics are we thinking? Old man consequences. You know, I was thinking him, but he's kind of scary. That's a scary ass fucking thing. I don't even know if it's a man. Maybe the other Wither, just something like that. Well, this is an MCM location. We can't really. I want to. Let's see what Jackie looks like on the stage. Did my game just crash? Okay. Nah, let's not have Jackie there. We can have Jackie in the location, just not right there. This could be a MCM looking Freddy's. True. What about Chica? Maybe the mediocre versions of the main four. We can see what they look like. Mediocre Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy. Maybe help you somewhere? Damn, Jackie got them moves. Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Sparky? Maybe. How are we thinking about that? I don't know, I want to have instruments on here. I want to have instruments on the stage like they're playing. It's like a drum set, a piano. I want Chica on the piano, like this. Maybe Foxy on the drums. I wish Bonnie had his guitar out. Oh yeah, I gotta switch it. Bonnie's on the left. Kind of just feels like the Unwithered location now. Yeah, that's kind of true. Really doesn't feel special anymore. We can see what this looks like. Have her in the back fully with the keyboard. It kind of does feel like just a unwithered location. Give Freddy his mic stand. Do we have a mic stand? There's like no mod with a mic stand. That's the problem. Yes, I know the order of them, yes. Um, but I just want 4 of them on the stage. But with just these, it kind of... Chica, Monty, Fredbear, Spring Bonnie, maybe? I swear there was a mod that added the MCM people. There are the Mushroom Men. We had the mushroom men. But they're sitting down, and they also make weird garbling noises. Let's try the... Who said it? Chica, Monty, Fredbear, and Spring Bonnie. What is this Japanese shit? Fredbear 3. Spring Bonnie 3. I don't... Damn it, this is tricky. Two fences and... I think there's a thinner thing I can use for that. Be a post, or I could probably use a pane. Like that, maybe. Bob, Sparky, and someone else, I don't know. Well, y'all are giving me 3 characters. Are we going to do 3 or are we going to do 4? Iron bar. We could also do the frame block and have... Just do that. There you go, there's a mic stand. Three, 4. And Cove. 3 might be better, to be honest. Keep in mind, we had plans to have Monty and Happy Frog in a location, in a room. Or we might have to change that too. Three, 4, 3. We'll try 3 first. Okay, if we're doing 3, then what 3 animatronics? Sparky, Chica, Monty, 4. Sparky, Chica, Monty. I wanted to use the CS ones. Sparky's not in CS. You like to have it was in the beginning? The mediocres? Screw it, let's just have the fucking daycare attendant in here. Sparky, Bub, Roxy, and Monty. I don't have Sparky, I can't do Sparky. If there's like Nightmare versions of the Nightmares, that could be cool to see Black Bears. on the animatronic stage. There is unwithered or unnightmare animatronics, I think. Yeah, vintage nightmare. I don't think the nightmares look that good in this mod. Yeah, they're kind of creepy. Probably not. Yeah, these are not stage material. Prototype circus baby? No. Might just go back to Ned Bear and all them. We're kind of making it harder than it needs to be. But I do want to keep the instrument idea. So they'll all have instruments. Unwithered Fredbear, Unwithered Spring Bonnie, Mediocre Chica, and Monty possibly. Then again, that could kind of just be a suggestion earlier. I don't know. Let's try this again. So we got the banjo, and then Mr. Hippo maybe on. Mr. Hippo's probably more of a keyboard guy, I'd say, and then Bonnie probably in the back with the drums. I know we just did all that, but did all that just to do the same characters, but to be honest, I think the instruments kind of make it look better. To be honest. Especially Ned Bear with his microphone. Yeah, I think we'll just stick with that. Guys, these are hints to what stylized mediocre animatronics instruments are gonna be. If I'm gonna do stylized mediocres in a stylized FNAF 6, probably. That sounds like a fun project. Maybe stairs on each side like that. That'd be nice. Don't forget the basement warehouse. Yeah, I remember. Replace Mr. Hippo. He probably worked in a storytime area. Who would work with Bonnie, Freddy, or Bonnie, Ned Bear, and Pig Patch if we're replacing Mr. Hippo? Who works on a keytar? Wait, are you gonna do Fredbear's after FNAF 1 maybe is out? I'm kind of picky on what I'm gonna do next. I'm not sure what I want to do next. Most likely it will probably be Fredbear's, just so then I can actually do the Unwithered location after Fredbear's, because then I'll have the Spring Lock, Spring Bonnie suit to do, or have. Because originally I was gonna do the Unwithered location and then Fredbear's, but that doesn't really make sense. So, but yeah, we'll probably do Fredbear's after the FNAF movie. But FNAF movie is gonna be a 3-part series, so We got a fox, we got a bunny, we got a bear, and we got a pig. That seems about right. I feel like Chica would work, maybe. Roxy instead of Mr. Hippo. Chica could work, probably. Roxy. She's on the guitar. I can't really do her. I feel like a chicken fits more with the barnyard theme than a fox, though. So we could do a chicken. I always thought Chica, before UCN, not UCN, Secret of the Mimic Command, I always liked the idea of Chica coming from the mediocre melodies before coming to Freddy's. Foxy's the best. I don't know. Foxy's kind of the close to the same color as Pig Patch. I don't really think that would clash very well. Red with pink. Give Chica a cooking room? I guess. We're spending like 3 fucking hours on just animatronics alone. There, I'm not touching it anymore. We've figured out the animatronics, they're staying. There. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It contrasts better with Chica there, because there's like not 2 characters that are the same blend of colors. Chica in the kitchen due to her food addiction. Why would she be in the kitchen? Why would they have an animatronic in the kitchen if the kitchen not going to see it? It's kind of like a waste of money. I mean, I like the idea, but like, it just doesn't really make sense. Unless like we have like the kitchen as like an open attraction, like they walk through the kitchen, seeing how the pizza's made or something like that. But like, I don't think I really want to do that. You know what? Chica it is. I'm not doing Foxy. Chica will be, she hasn't upgraded to being a kitchen girl yet. She's part of the band. She's moved up in the world. So yeah. So now we got Chica, Bonnie, Pig Patch, and Ned Bear. Do we have any Ned Bear plushies? We do. What about Pig Patch? We do. What about Chica? Give me this one. Good point. At the register. Chica in the kitchen due to her food addiction. Place that. Give her to Foxy. We'll pretend that's a Ned Bear mask instead of Freddy. And then Pig Patch. Foxy in a cove? Maybe. We'll see. Don't add too many locations because it don't make this fucking huge. Get some of the prize counter stuffs. Like the no. Put it on this side maybe. Register there. Tokens there. Church behind Bonnie. Damn it. I don't know where to put this. I guess we don't really need it. Is this gonna be a video? Kind of like a modded FNAF 1 map? I'll probably tour it for a video, yeah. If we ever get done with it. Right now, I just really want to build it. Vent. The fast wrench. There we go. I'll most likely tore it. I don't see why not. Give me this. Give me that. That. And then a light. Idea for the office? I don't have any ideas for it right now. When we get to it, we'll probably build with it. Or build it. Probably think of some ideas, but if you got any ideas right now, you can feel free to give them. Do something cool and put a chair here and also put a TV there. Maybe like they're watching the game or something. I don't know. Maybe over here we can do it. That's if I can do this. And I can, thank God. Watch the game. This feels like it'd be a really good rival to Showbiz or Chuck E. Cheese now. Yeah. FNAF 1 by 2 vents. So, FNAF 6. If you think about it, FNAF 6 is just FNAF 1 with 2 vents. We're close to 50 viewers. Nice. Thank you everyone for joining the stream. If you haven't already, please like it before we call it for today. Oh, in addition for 2 doors. That's kind of a lot. 2 doors, 2 vents? They're kind of like UCN. You can make Foxy's room, but instead of a cove, it's like a fox den. Like he's a villain of the show. That'd be kind of cool. Couch. What about sofa? Kind of works better. Oh no. Maybe that one. Plant. Not pant. Plant. Maybe that? No, that's a little too fancy. Excuse me. There is something like, you got another FNAF mod I could probably use, like, maybe that. Or something to fill out this area over here. I don't know why. I just really like using this model right here. It's cute. Let me get another exit sign. Right there. See, if I was doing this with a resource pack and like I made my own models, I would have a sign above here that had like the characters on it and it said "Come back soon." But since we're using mods, we don't have that. But that's something I would do. Discount cooling unit in the corner. Discount. In which corner? Of the price corner or just one of these corners? This is Fazbear, sir, not a 5-star place. The only thing that we have is kids going missing. That's true. That is true. If I could put, like, in the corner, like, here where the pickles are, it'd be cool. But we're keeping the pickles. No doubt. Maybe rotate it like this. I'm sure there's a way you could power it, but I'm not going to. Let's get shaders on here and see what it looks like at one nighttime. Looks good. I like this skylight. Looks nice. Good thing about these models, they don't activate at night. There's a whole mod pack. I think the right's clipping. Yeah, I can't control that. Because I think it's made for... It's the wheel. It's made to not go up against a wall, but I want it against a wall. All the mods are in a mod pack on CurseForge called Unclear Modded FNAF. So. I should probably put that link in the description for anyone that wants to use it. Next stream. I mean, how hard is it to go on CurseForge and look up that name? Not really hard. So. Okay, I'm kind of a little tired. Probably gonna call it for today. We got some stuff done. We got pretty good stuff done for 2 hours. Another 2-hour stream today. Back to back. Yesterday and today. But looks good. I like it. Is this gonna be a playable FNAF map? Can die in game? Probably not. I just build maps just to make some cool creations. I mean, you probably could make it playable if you wanted to, but that's not my intent. But, yeah, we're gonna end it here. Had fun. Good 2 hours, got 2 rooms done. I'll probably add some more decorations off stream. But, yeah, I'll see you guys later. Thank you for coming by. We got a stage finally looking the way I want it. We got this little area done. And the lobby. Yeah, with that, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you all for coming by. Had some fun. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Hopefully, maybe tomorrow we'll stream again. Maybe. If my brain can handle it. But yeah. Not that music. But yeah. Maybe we'll stream again tomorrow. Hopefully. Yeah. See you guys in the next one. Peace.